Hold on to your socks, or maybe not. Today we're about to embark on a roller coaster of a renovation adventure. Picture this: stunning interior steps, a dash of silliness, and some gravity-defying action. Buckle up, because we're about to unveil an epic tale of how Rose and I turned a slip and slide staircase into a masterpiece. Spoiler alert, it involves some windmilling arms and a dramatic mid-air performance. So grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and let's roll, or should I say step, into this wild DIY improvement. Today I'm going to reflect on a renovation project we did. We replaced our interior steps in our camper and created a flip-up shoe storage system that perfectly matches the color of our existing cabinetry. The old steps looked beautiful, but Rose and I had a slip and fall on them, so we decided it was time for a change. You see, the old steps were really deep, fantastic for going up. You'd get your whole foot on the tread, but coming down, the top tread overshadowed the lower tread that you couldn't get your whole foot on the tread. And coming down in sock feet, we both slipped and fell at different times, and we busted our, you get the picture. Luckily, Rose didn't go all the way down, but she still hurt her elbow. I, on the other hand, looked like some cartoon character flying through the air, arms windmilling, legs straight out in front of me. All I could think was, oh Lord, this is gonna hurt. Wham, flat on my back. Luckily, I didn't go through the floor. Are you laughing at me? No, everything was okay. Nothing hurt but my pride. But you know what I told Rose? Right after I asked her to help me up, I said, I'm ripping those things out. She said, oh, now you're gonna do something about them. I said, well, yeah. I can't have you falling like that. You wouldn't survive it. Like I was some kind of a stud that had just gotten sacked in the backfield like Peyton Manning. Well, the first thing I needed to do was tear out the old steps. This was a relatively simple process that only involved removing a few screws. I removed the carpet-covered risers. This was the hardest part, locating the screws through the carpet. You must approach it like it's an Easter egg hunt. Be patient and look all around. I guarantee you'll miss a couple initially, but don't force anything. Just feel the resistance when removing the pieces, and it'll tell you where the fasteners are. Once I got the risers out of the way, I could diagnose where the other screws were that held the stair treads on. These were screwed from the bottom as well as the sides somewhat. I had to remove the basement wall to access all of them. Like I said, this wasn't a hard job, just a test of patience locating the screws. Oh, if you're considering doing this, know that the treads were also held down with construction adhesive. I had to use a rubber mallet to persuade them to turn loose. Once I had the treads off, I could examine the stair framing. It was a really simple design. It was basically just two framed out boxes with the treads at the tops. This is when the idea came to me to make the new stairs out of boxes and make them so that the treads were hinged to access a space for shoe storage. Of course, when I came to this decision, it did require me to move some wiring so that it wouldn't be in the way of the storage boxes. This was easily handled by disassembling the wooden framing around the wiring and relocating it on the other side of the wood. This was much easier than trying to undo every wire individually and reroute them. So I used the material from the two boxes I had removed, and I resized them for the first and second step. Common measurement for stairs is to have a 7-inch rise and an 11-inch run. This is the starting point you need, and then you recalibrate it to the space you have. My math came out to 3 steps at a rise of 6 3/8 inches with an 11-inch deep tread. And I only allowed for an 1.5 inch overhang. So we now have residential sized stairs, and this is another welcome addition to make it feel more like a home. I roughed out the framing for these and played with the design until I came up with a design for the storage box I was happy with. We only have hinged top and bottom treads. The middle stair has a nightlight on the wall, and it would interfere with that tread opening if it was hinged, and I didn't like the ideas I was coming up with to allow for that. So we just settled for the top and bottom stairs to be in the storage boxes. I installed the frames the day I tore them out, and we climbed them that evening to go to bed and to the bathroom. I put temporary plywood treads on there for the meanwhile. The next day I was able to get the stair treads cut and fitted and stained to match. To achieve a seamless, cohesive look, I made sure to perfectly match the color of the new steps with the existing cabinetry. I used a Minwax stain, aged barrel. It was spot on in coloring. I let the stain dry for a day, and then I put on several coats of polyurethane top coat to seal the stairs. I let that dry for a whole day as well before installing them. All in all, I think we were on our temporary plywood stair treads for 3 days. Once I got the stair treads on, all that was left to do was to find some matching carpet. We went to several different stores looking for the closest matching carpet, and wouldn't you know it, we found it at Home Depot. We chose a Traffic Master in Prancer style and woodland color. I think it may have a little bit different texture, but it's definitely close enough not to notice. Rose was happy, so I'm happy. So here's a before and after picture of the steps. I'm very happy with the way they turned out, and I'm super happy to say neither one of us has had any more unplanned trips down to the living room. Been there, done that, Maybe I'll make a t-shirt. And now whenever we enter the camper, we even have a convenient place to stow our shoes, keeping the floor clean and clutter-free. So there you have it, folks, a successful renovation project where we replaced the old steps and created a fantastic shoe storage system with a perfect color match. This transformation not only improved the functionality of our camper, but it also enhanced its overall aesthetics. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions that I didn't address in this video about the project, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you found this renovation project interesting and you want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to our channel and let us know that too. For more RV related content, check out these links. I'll see you next week. Till then, everyone stay safe. Deep, but in fast hand. Hey, I could make the noose there. Doggone it. Where that held this tread. Notice where the other screws were at.